Did you know over 60% of first-time clients do not return for a second visit? That is so painful, but it doesn't have to be that way. That's where Maya comes in. Maya is the ultimate marketing software for the beauty and wellness industry. We have a proprietary funnel utilizing special algorithms to help connect the right consumers with the right providers at your business. This means that Maya helps you get higher spending clients you love to work with who stay the long haul. If you want to increase your revenue, increase your client count, increase your average ticket, and increase your new client retention, then you need Maya. Go to joinmaya.com to set up your own personal virtual tour and see why over 500,000 consumers have trusted Maya and the businesses we work with to find their perfect beauty and wellness pro. We promise you will love Maya.
Thank you for joining me. This is Kati Whitledge with the Beyond the Technique podcast. And guess what, everybody? This is our 600th episode. Can you believe it? And I have a really cool news for you, because not only is this our 600th episode, but it's coming to you on a Thursday. And you know why that is? Because I'm officially launching new podcast shorts. These are going to be short little episodes that launch every single Thursday. So your favorite salon business podcast, Beyond the Technique, is going to be brought to you twice per week, once with guests and one little one with yours truly. I am going to share with you today what I've learned having done 600 podcasts. Okay, well, first off, if you have never joined this show, thank you for coming today and listening. My name is Kati Whitledge, and I started the Beyond the Technique podcast back in 2016. This is before it was cool to have a podcast. And I started it because when I discovered podcasts, I didn't find any salon business podcast for U.S. salon owners. And I really wanted to create a platform that helps salons with business, leadership, marketing. And this is where it all began. And so when I first started, it was just me. It was just me speaking from the heart, sharing little things that I have learned in my personal journey as a hairstylist and then salon owner, then multi-location salon owner, then software founder. This has been quite the journey. Eventually, kind of shortly into the history, I started bringing on guests. And back at the beginning, we had to use Skype. Do you remember Skype? We had to use Skype to get the audio. So when we first launched, there was no video, it was just audio. And I would bring people on Skype to capture that audio. And I would just reach out to industry friends that I knew at the very beginning, and even people that I met through social media. This was even before I was on Instagram. So how wild is that? But the first thing I've learned about podcasting and having done 600 podcasts is, for me, it's my personal form of networking. So podcasting has been this amazing way for me to grow my network and get to know people. It's gifted me with the ability to meet really talented people who have done really cool, big things, or just shining a light on something unique that somebody in our industry or outside of our industry is up to, and who doesn't love being featured or interviewed? So being able to genuinely get to know others is so fun for me. I love people. And this is just a vehicle in which I get to meet more people and get to meet people more easily. I also believe, and if you listen, you may agree with this, you may not, but I think I have pretty good intuition. So I'm pretty intuitive about where the conversation could go, should go next. It just happens naturally. So I want you to know that every conversation I have, it does have structure. There is an intention to the direction of our conversation. However, I have never once scripted conversations. I don't send out questions to guests beforehand or anything like that. It's all very organic in how we do our flow of conversation. The second thing I've learned about doing 600 podcasts, it's been personally my form of advanced education. So it can sometimes feel lonely to be a salon owner. And it's like, who do you reach out to that you know, like, and trust that you're going to buy from, right? Or take advice from. And so this podcast platform has been that place for me to get really cool people on that I can learn from. And it's like my chance to ask them anything I could want to know. And because I'm a salon owner, I can put myself in the shoes of my listeners and what do I think you'd really want to learn or know about this particular topic or from this particular person. So it's just been a ton of fun. And I'll tell you, an added little bonus to that is I've been able to bring the best ideas from our guests to our salon teams. And also bringing some of our guests literally to our salon as well. Some of the guests I've had on are educators. So I've been able to bring on not just technical education, which we've done that. We've brought in educators to certify our stylists in specific methodologies for hair cutting and different forms of hair cutting um, and coloring and even hair extensions. Like I tend to bring guests to our salon when I meet somebody and I build that bond and relationship, that level of trust. That's been really powerful for our team. What a bonus to our team to bring these amazing people there to impart wisdom on them. And I've also brought in really inspirational leaders to our salon, like Nina Tulio and Jay Williams, who come in and teach and educate on things that go beyond the technical aspects of being behind the chair, which, friends, that's what this show is. Beyond the technique, the name came about because I wanted to talk about what I think is truly necessary for you to be successful beyond your time behind the chair. This podcast has also served as a way for me to grow our software business. So Maya powers the Beyond the Technique podcast. So this is like the third benefit. Having this podcast has been a way to generate sales. So that's no like secret or surprise. You hear about the endorsement of Maya in every single episode. And that is because before Maya had any street cred at all, I went out to find guests who I thought were the most amazing salon owners that I knew could be a great fit for Maya. And really, what is Maya? If you're like, well, what is this thing that you're talking about? I haven't actually heard about it. Let me tell you, Maya is a marketing and client recruitment software. So we help you get leads. We help you convert those leads from traffic that's already coming to your website and social media. And we help you actually predict a positive first experience for that client before they even come in. And how do we do that? We do that through our proprietary matchmaker. So some of you know that I have launched a new book. It's called From First Date to Forever, an owner's guide to marketing like a matchmaker. If you're watching today's episode, which I have the link in our show notes to watch this on our YouTube page, you'll see it's a real physical book. It's about 175 pages. Everything you need to know about salon marketing, nothing you don't. So you can get this book for yourself and your team, but it's all about matchmaking because I believe that clients will stay with your stylist if we make that match correctly the first time. And so this is what Maya is all about. It's about helping your stylist build their dream clientele with people they love to work with and the people love them. I mean, that's the relationship building aspect to all of this. So you kind of see a recurring theme to this story. Maya's been an incredible opportunity for our partners as well. Maya has ridiculous stats and results for the salons that we work with. So to date, we have driven over 600 leads to our partners and over $25 million in revenue to the salons that we work with. That's pretty epic. I'm really proud to be able to say, wow, like this is how we help our industry. So the next, so that's number 3 is driving business. Number 4 on what I've learned in doing 600 podcast episodes, it's helped us grow our partnerships. We have such loyal listeners to this platform. We actually average over 1,000 listens per episode. So thank you for being loyal to us. We appreciate you. And that's really helped us shine a light consistently for our partners. So you are hearing about companies like the PBA. By the way, if you're not part of the Professional Beauty Association, I would highly recommend you checking that out. That's also a link in our show notes. And they just do so much. I kind of like say to the team there, like, you are the glue that holds this industry together. They are connected to every single vendor, uh, every single manufacturer, every single salon brand. I mean, they are a part of everything in this industry. And they're doing so much to give back to the industry that I feel like being in association with them, being a part of the PBA as a salon owner is so valuable. So please check that out. But being able to have this platform to promote our partners' events or programs or other really cool things that different industry leaders and product brands are doing, this gives us a vehicle in getting the word out to others. And fifth and finally, what has this taught me doing 600 podcast episodes? I kind of just mentioned this word a few minutes ago. And that has taught me that consistency is king and key to any area of your life that you'd like to see gains. So I didn't just show up for a couple months straight and then it sizzled out. I didn't show up, once per week for the first few months and then it went to once every few weeks and now I just do it once in a while. No, we have consistently brought you one new episode every single week since our conception. And now we're bringing you 2 per week. So if you want to see an area of your life grow, it may not grow immediately. It may take a while, but it will grow, and it's really cool. I'll tell you, I've had a couple really neat moments when I've been at hair shows. People will come up to me out of nowhere. And it's not because of Maya. It's not because I've spoken at some event. It'll be like, hey, Katie, I want you to know that I listen to your podcast and it's helped me significantly. Thank you for what you're doing. Please don't stop. We need it. I appreciate it. I mean, I had a gentleman, I was in Ireland at an event, who came up to me and said, this particular episode saved my business. I mean, that's really profound. It's this podcast that is giving back that I get the most kind of like out of nowhere. People will come up and say something. And it was just this moment. I'll remember in Chicago, I was standing outside of a salon tour that we had just done. And somebody had asked a question and I spoke out and replied. And another person next to me goes, oh, I know that voice. That's Kati Whitledge. And it was like, what? How? Well, maybe because I'm from Wisconsin. So my Wisconsin, I try to come off a little bit like a newscaster, but yeah, we have a little bit of that northern Midwestern maybe accent. So that was really neat to just have those little moments that I'm like, wow, this platform is making a difference. So this is a calling. This is absolutely a calling for me. It is a part of my purpose for this industry. And I'm grateful to hit this milestone. I'm grateful for you because you listen to me. You are my people. And I just love this. I hope it's always giving you new information. I hope that you are always inspired by this. So here's what I want you to take away from today's little short episode. First off, how can you start creating new relationships that help you level up in your life and business? Where do you need to go to meet new people? And what areas do you want to be more consistent so you can see major long-term goals. Think of the long game, not instant gratification. What is it that you need to be super consistent with to eventually get what you actually want? Anything great that I've ever truly wanted, it's taken consistency. It's taken time. Friends, thank you for sharing, again, this wonderful milestone with me today. Thank you for being a loyal listener to Beyond the Technique. We are in this together, and together, rising tides lift all ships. So let's continue to show up, learn, grow, and be advocates for this amazing industry. Until next time, have an awesome day and stay strong.